Hello. I want to talk to you about what happens when we release the shadow and embrace the light. Specifically, how do we create a world that works for all beings? Since I wrote my book 20 years ago, Creating a World That Works for All, many people and many organizations around the world have started adopting that statement for their own vision statement and their own mission statement. These are people who recognize that saying, I want the world to be a better place, is really close to saying nothing. That Adolf Hitler wanted the world to be a better place. Pol Pot wanted the world to be a better place. And they used exclusivity and oppression and violence and scapegoating others to try to achieve that. So saying that you want the world to create a world that works for all beings is saying something very, very different. Creating a world that works for all does not mean creating a world that works for me and all my friends. It means that the world works for all beings, the ones that you like and the ones that you may not, and the ones that we recognize that all of us have a role to play in this walking to another society, to create another society. So the question really is, how do we envision and how do we create a human society that is based on peace, based on nonviolence, that's based on love, that's based on healing our planet and helping our planet to become habitable into the future. One of the things we have to ask ourselves is, how do we know when we get there? How do we know when the world is actually working for all beings? Well, that's really simple. Ask them. If you ask the people right now who are sleeping on our streets, who are using drugs, who are attempting suicide, ask them, does the world work for you? We know what the answer is, even before we ask. No, it isn't. So that means that we've got work to do. Ask the beings, the trees that are being clear cut so that we can make more toothpicks and make more telephone books that nobody uses. Ask those trees if the world is working for them. And the answer, of course, is no. Once we get those no's, we start seeing where our work is cut out. How do you start creating a world that actually does work for all beings? Someone, I think it's a Native American saying, I think it came from the Hopi elders, that said, we are the ones that we've been waiting for. Well, it's time for us to stop waiting. It's time for us to start acting like we are the ones that we've been waiting for. It's time for us to do things differently if what we're intending is a different result. I believe that shadow to light is the answer to our societal shadow, and I believe that shadow to light is articulates or points to the future of our society. If you don't like this as a solution, fine, but get your own solution. Do something. Don't just say, oh, I don't think Sharif's idea is going to work that well, so I'm going to go and watch more television. Come up with your own solutions. Do something. Get involved in this new game. I invite you to participate in releasing the shadow, embracing the light. Even from your participation, you may learn something that you want to apply in another way. You want to do your own program. That's fine. We need more of those. But do something. That's my invitation for you. Thank you.